Pandora Box number 5 against the number 9. What is the difference, man? Stay tuned. Welcome to the Wicked Gamer and Collector. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. And in today's video we are going to do a side-by-side comparison with the Pandora Box number 5 against the Pandora Box number 9. And the reason I wanted to do this side-by-side comparison because these boards are, they have a different number, but they look very similar in many ways. For example, the menu. We're going to do a side-by-side comparison and we're going to see what are differences. So if you're having a Pandora Box 5 or an older version, is the 9 a good upgrade option for you? Stay tuned. Alright, so let's do a little recap of the Pandora Box number 5. So this main board comes with 960 games. There is no way of increasing this number of games. You cannot add games. There are games on this USB drive, but there is no way for adding new ones. If you're trying to add new ones on this USB stick, the system itself doesn't recognize it at all. And the reason why is pretty simple. You see this white blob over here? Beneath it is a little SD card, and that contains the, I would say encrypted files, but they are protected. There's no way of pulling the SD card out, stick it in your Windows PC and just configure the file and adding new games. That is sadly not possible with this Pandora Box number 5. So, but the Pandora Box number 9. So, it comes with way more games. 1500 if I'm saying this correctly. There is no way of adding new games. As you can see, there is no USB connection anymore. There is no thumb drive because all the games are built inside. That is pretty damn weird, don't you think? They also did a lot of changes at the back here, so we're going to do a side-by-side comparison with the 5. Alright, so the bottom version is the Pandora Box 5 and this is the Pandora Box 9. If you look at the connectors, as you can see, they swapped it all out. This one looks a little bit more like the Pandora Box number 6 I've reviewed, only there is no USB connection over here, so also this USB connection has been removed. As you can see, it still has the same features like HDMI, VGA, and it also have 720p output. Alright, so I've removed the cover and let's do a little bit of side-by-side comparison with the main board itself, because here we can see a lot of differences. If you look at the cooling itself, I think the CPU cooling is a little bit bigger, but the color is exactly the same. If you look at the layout of the board, they did a lot of changes. For example, this one is clean over here. And they are just basically redesigned the full mainboard. So, as I already told you, they removed the USB drive and there is also no USB connection here from this side. The funny thing is, I'm going to zoom a little bit in here. You can see that there isn't a connection, or there is a possibility on the PCB board. If you add this with soldering a new USB connection, I don't know if this gives you the option to add new games. I'm guessing not. But as you can see, the design of the main board is similar like the Pandora Box number 6 that has an USB connection. Looking here, you can see this is the brand or the factory that makes these main boards. This main board has been produced in 2017, the Xinjiang RX. Okay, try that again. Xinjiang Yang 3RX version 17. Alright, let's take a close look at the Pandora Box 9. And as you can see, it's exactly the same company, only they have produced this mainboard in 2018 and not in this year 2019. Okay, and this is version 31. Alright, so it's the same company or the same factory that's making these boards. There is no decal of the 3H store or something like that. Come back to the part of the gameplay. So I just wanted to give you this quick look at the main menu, and what you can see here, we have a very big variation of games on it. King of Fighters, Street of Rage, you cannot see because I'm not moving, but you're getting the point. I'll get this preview, we have this very nice intro. And at the right top corner we're finding Pandora Box number 5, but then it's the question, how does Pandora Box 9 look? Alright, let's take a closer look. We're getting this very nice menu, okay. And we're having it again. Pandora Box 9. But there is no intro this time. I'm a little bit bummer, so we're having this very great intro song and there is no song at all. So what you can see, we have a lot of similar games. And what they're basically doing with this thing is just same front end, they are only using another decal at the right top, and they added more games. And I can tell you, they added a lot of good games on the Pandora Box 5, but the Pandora Box 9, yeah, a lot of double games, a lot of hack games, a lot of, I would not say homebrew games. They did add some some missing games, some old Sega games for example, but in overall it's all more of the same. More games, no search function, so it's a bigger mess to find your freaking games. Alright, so for the final conclusion, if you're having the Pandora Box number 5 and you want to upgrade, is the Pandora 7 worth your money? To be honest, no, not really. Yes, it has way more games, but a lot of double games, a lot of crappy games, and there are some good games that they added, but keep in mind, this is not really an upgrade. If you want to buy, let's say, Mainboard for only two-dimensional games and you don't have a mainboard or a very old mainboard, yes, then the Pandora 9 is a very good option. Most of these mainboards are not very expensive, of course not that cheap like in Pandora Box 5, but still, no flash drive, we have more games. Why not, people? Let me know what you think of this. I really love to know which one is your favorite and what do you think of all this Pandora war. I really love to know. I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell. And if you're into retro gaming, arcade gaming, check out the Wicked Gaming channel because I'm uploading every day a new gaming video. See you next time. Bye bye.
Go!